And welcome to another edition of Visit Las Cruces Live, the Real New Mexico podcast. My name's Ed Carnathan. I'm your host. We're going to take a look at behind the scenes of upcoming events, ideas on fun things to do right here in Las Cruces, local businesses, tourism and travel insight, and a whole lot more. Our podcast is available on most podcast apps. You can also listen and watch online at visitlascruces.com. Got a great event that's coming up right around the corner. Jeff Steinborn, our guest. Jeff, welcome. You're the executive director of Outdoor New Mexico today. One of the many hats.
One of the many.
One of the many hats that you wear.
Great to be with you, Ed.
Good to have you on.
Fantastic to be with you and Norm in this incredible studio at Visit Las Cruces. Super impressed.
So the Outdoor Economics Conference coming up right around the corner. This will be the seventh year that you guys have had it. It originated, first one was here, and now the seventh one here. Tell us all about what it's about, the Outdoor Economics Conference.
You bet, you bet. So I'm privileged that every year I get to organize this incredible conference that's all things outdoors, growing the outdoor economy, protecting the outdoors, learning sustainability, cultural preservation, workforce training. We just cover a gamut of issues, and it's really grown over the years into also including an outdoor expo of great outdoor companies, organizations who are working on the outdoors, from the Friends of the Organ Mountains to the New Mexico Dark Skies Coalition. Yeah. And we have now incredible evening parties that people get to go to, and 10 different outdoor tours that people can sign up for when they register for the conference. So it's just a great time, and people learn something really valuable for their professional or, lives.
Yep. So September 23rd through the 25th is when it's going down. Where is it going to be at?
It's going to be at the Las Cruces Convention Center starting on Monday night, September 23rd, with a great kickoff party.
Great kick. Oh, and what's going to be going on there?
Well, that night we're going to have great music with DJ Tommy Black. We're going to have some incredible visual, artistic things in the works that celebrate our mountains and our vistas around New Mexico. Wonderful food and beverages provided by the Las Cruces Convention Center. And, of course, a lot of members of the community and leaders from all over the state will be there. And this will be, including our lieutenant governor. And this will be Monday evening from 5 to 8.
Howard Morales coming down and joining in the festivities. Great to have him down here.
Always great having the lieutenant governor. And he's a big supporter of our outdoors, conservation, growing the outdoor economy. And of course, folks just need to get registered. If you want to come to that event and all the others, you just need to get registered at outdooreconomics.com.
All right, that's the website.
That's the website.
And you can purchase your registration there. Are there many options? Just one option? What's the...
Yeah, there's one ticket price, and it includes everything. It includes, I think, 6 different meals, your choice of 10 tours, the 2 evening parties, the whole deal. So one price for everything. And that's what you got to do. Got to go to outdooreconomics.com and register. You also choose the tours that you want to go through in the registration process online.
And you said there's 10 different ones. What are some of the options for people?
Yeah. So, we really had fun selecting some of the best, kind of outdoor pearls that we have here in Doña Ana County.
Some hikes, right? There's got to be some hikes.
From visits to Slot Canyon, which many people have been to, but many haven't. Kilbourne Hole, the mile-wide crater down in southern Doña Ana County where the Apollo astronauts trained, to, of course, some great hikes in the Organ Mountains, some bird watching, and also Velo Las Cruces, we're partnering with to provide even an urban bike ride, where I think we have a couple slots left where they'll loan you a bike and you get an amazing bike tour of Las Cruces and Mesilla, guided by them.
And, it's later this month, right? So it's not as hot.
Right.
Right? This is perfect time of the year. It's starting to cool down, right?
Perfect time.
People can be out there enjoying the outdoors and having a great time.
Absolutely. And, we always pray to the weather gods, for the perfect weather. But, it should be a perfectly lovely time.
Now, you guys have been all over the state with this economics conference.
We have. The first year was in 2018. We did it here in Las Cruces, and I didn't know that it would grow into a statewide, such a hit. But, we held it here in Las Cruces. We had just had our new monument designated a few years earlier by President Obama. And we felt like we really needed to be on the front foot of educating people about how best to grow an outdoor economy, not just to, get people in throngs out to your favorite natural place and then maybe overuse a place. There's just so many lessons to learn how to grow an outdoor economy right. So many facets to it, including to help educate people that these incredible outdoor places just don't protect themselves.
Right.
If you want to have those opportunities with an outdoor economy based around incredible outdoor places, they need protection. And so the conference was also started to help build a broader coalition that understood that and could work together towards that. And so with that, it was so popular in year one that we had demand instantly from communities all over the state. And now we've been to, Silver City, Farmington, Taos. We were in Santa Fe last year. And now we're coming back to Las Cruces on the 10-year anniversary of the Oregon Mountain Desert Peaks.
It's wonderful, wonderful. So this has become a forefront with the tourism associations and everything in the tourism business, right? People, this is something, outdoor rec is a tourism factor. People come to town, they want to hike, they want to get out, they want to enjoy, and there's been positions created solely for this reason.
Absolutely. The outdoor economy is one of the fastest growing sectors in the state of New Mexico. We created an outdoor division of the state, which I did in my other life that I work on as a legislator, and because we had seen some other western states doing that. And so it's a huge opportunity for us because, of course, we have incredible, rich public lands all over the state of New Mexico and very diverse experiences. And we know, our tourism professionals know that when people come to the state of New Mexico, it's not just about the food, and it's not just about outdoors. It's about experiencing all of it in our culture. And so it's just made sense for us to do this. And and then I so applaud everyone listening. We're so lucky. Visit Las Cruces, and the city of Las Cruces has really gotten behind making that an integral part of our community brand is our outdoors, our mountains, and that's a really smart thing to do because they'll always be here now that they're protected, and it'll just get stronger over time.
Yeah. Now, at the conference itself, I know you're going to have many different seminars, talks, roundtables, sort of thing. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so we have 14 different panels and what I call deep dive seminars where we go deeper into subjects that policymakers really care about. And and that, of course, starts the morning of the 24th. With an amazing panel on funding opportunities for outdoor infrastructure, trails, outdoor parks, things like that. And we have just a collection of all the major funding programs in the state of New Mexico. We have panels with our top outdoor public land agencies from BLM, forestry, state parks, and then roll into marketing panels, tourism panels. We have a panel on multicultural, understanding the many cultures of New Mexico and multicultural approaches to land use. We close this year with a youth panel, which is pretty cool. It's the second year we've had a panel that we call the Next Generation Youth Panel. And also something we started several years ago is we have a funding competition for outdoor businesses called Adventure Pitch, which is like a little Shark Tank. And that is managed by CNM College in UNM. And they have a whole pitch fest, thing that they're pretty good at out there. So anyway, so that happens at the end of day one.
So when you're looking at that, right, and you have to select the speakers, are you just staying within the state? Or are you bringing people from outside the state? What's that process like?
We definitely find folks outside of New Mexico as well. It's largely a lot of talent in New Mexico because we have so many amazing professionals here in the state. But we do consistently bring in people from outside, and this year we're lucky to be joined by one of the top people at the National Outdoor Recreation Roundtable, who will be coming and speaking as well. And so it's just we try to get the right people to come who can really educate the rest of us about important policy issues.
Now, Jeff, you know that me here at Visit Las Cruces and the job that I do, and we work on the sporting events. And I've always said, and Hillary and I have met about this a bunch of times, and hopefully we could push it further. But we don't have enough, mountain biking events, I think, and we need more trail running events that we could have because we just have this fantastic area that has all these different trails, and I think we should be putting on more of those type of events throughout the year. But that's something you could probably help with, right?
Yeah, well, it's I can definitely encourage you to do it. I mean, it's like a lot of things. You got to have the invest in the right trail infrastructure, but then also have the right kind of hook. I tell you, I think we've got one of the coolest bike packing competitions anywhere. The Danger Bird, which has been started, of course, by Matt Mason and Pablo out there.
Great event.
Yeah, and the city's gotten behind it. So I think you as a you as an officer are on the right path. You're investing in these events, you're investing in the outdoors, and it's just got to dive deep into that particular space and work it.
How tough is that for you when you're trying to work these things up in Santa Fe, and you're trying to get yourself in a position to be able to push some of this stuff out? You really have to get your colleagues behind you, don't you?
Oh, you do. I mean, because everybody's pushing all their ideas, and it's not just one thing. Maybe I'm working on, but I'm working on 15 different things, and they are. And oh, by the way, we're trying to do it all in 30 and 60 days. So I mean, it is a collision of ideas and interests, and you do have to work hard.
Being with Outdoor New Mexico, you guys put on this conference, but you do so much more as well. You guys have a bunch of other pans on the fire as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm taking off my Outdoor New Mexico hat. I'm also the president of Film Las Cruces, and super passionate about growing the film industry here in Las Cruces, and that is going really well. And then, of course, I take that hat off and I put on my state senator hat. And I'm working on legislation, and so I when Norm told me he had a day off, I said, I think I've heard about those. What's a day off? So I'm just constantly burning the midnight oil, but it's exciting. I mean, I live in a kind of a policy world, but right now I'm super excited for this conference. It's around the corner, and it's always a great time. Tell
everybody again where they can get all the information at. Give them the web address. If there's a phone number they can call and email.
Yeah, so Outdoor Economics Conference happening September 23rd through the 25th. All information, including the schedule, the tours, registration, hotel deals, is all found online at outdooreconomics.com.
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff, thank you so much for coming by.
God, it's so fun, guys.
This is going to be such a great conference. It's 7th year. Where are you guys going to take it next year? Do you know yet?
I do know.
You can't let the cat out of the bag yet?
Well, I'll tell you what. I will do it a big reveal right now, because I know this thing, we're going to announce it at the conference. But
an exclusive.
An exclusive. Next year it will be in Gallup.
In Gallup. Oh, nice.
In the middle of September.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, and which will be an amazing event at Red Rock Park. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, they have some amazing spaces up there as well. All right, Jeff, before we let you go, there's one final question we always ask everybody that comes on the show. And that's when you're talking to people who aren't from Las Cruces or they've never been here, what is your favorite thing about our area?
I'll tell you what, I am such a zealous ambassador for our area. I'm so in love with our community in a variety of different ways, but I view it as a trifecta.
Right.
I want to get them outdoors and show them the mountains.
Right.
I want to have them enjoy our green chili.
Absolutely.
Unless they've consumed at least a quart of chili, I haven't done my job, which I'm sure they appreciate. But then the third thing is our culture.
Yeah.
And our incredible people and our events and our multicultural heritage we have here. So it's that trifecta that I think makes us who we are, and I love to show it off whenever I can.
All right, Jeff Steinborn, the Executive Director of Outdoor New Mexico, with us. And again, Outdoor New Mexico, do you guys have a website for that?
We do. It's a 501c3 nonprofit group, and our website is outdoornm.org.
All right, there you go. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for another edition of Visit Las Cruces Live, the real New Mexico podcast. You can listen for free on most podcast apps, and you can also listen online at visitlascruces.com. I'm Ed Carnathan. We'll catch you next time right here on Visit Las Cruces Live, the real New Mexico.